Hello everybody, it's News 13's Elijah Skipper here, standing by with Councilman Bo Hess. Bo is chair of the Public Safety Committee. Bo, we're here today because we saw a string of violence this weekend. I want to ask, on a city side, what's being done to prevent this from happening again?
Well, the string of violence over the weekend is very concerning. Public safety is the foundation of a thriving city. So first, my heart goes out to the victims and families that were impacted by the violence this weekend.
Gay!
Visit freedom from Johnson City.
What a big shazam to you people. We'll do the memes here in just a minute. Stay with me. I got some great memes for you. But first, we're talking about this guy right here. It's Afroman, the best thing on the internet today. I'm going to give you a short version because it goes in so many different directions, but all of it is hilarious. And I think it actually makes a very serious point that, again, I'll get to in just a moment. His name is Afroman. You may remember him from years ago. He wrote the Grammy-nominated song that went a little bit viral, Because I Got High, because I got high. And Afroman at that point fell, for me, into obscurity. Hadn't heard from him since until a few years ago. He was away on tour doing something else away from his home, a confidential informant in Adams County, Ohio. That's where it is, Adams County, Ohio. A confidential informant told the Adams County, Ohio Sheriff's Department that Afroman was trafficking narcotics and had some sort of a kidnapping dungeon in his house and was holding people there. All of it was a bunch of nonsense, but the Adams County Sheriff's Department, with a warrant in hand, came to his property, pushed open the gate, came through the front door of his house, blew it off its hinges, guns drawn, running around his house, flashlights. They dug through the pants pockets of his suits. They looked at every CD in his CD collection, dug all in his house, and found nothing. You guessed it, found absolutely nothing. And they leave, and Afroman was unhappy that the front door in his house was in shatters. And so he took to YouTube and wrote a sort of parody song saying, "Hey, help me repair my door. The Adams County Sheriff's Department, a bunch of bumbling morons, broke my door, and I'm not happy about it." And from that point, it would have just died. He made plenty of money from that song. He got to pay for his door, handled that himself. But nah, they're not going to apologize. Innocent until proven guilty? No, not so much in this case. And he kept on. He began to make other videos about different members of the police department there. And then also he started finding out things about their lives. One of them crashed a car while on duty, ran through a stop sign, just plowed into somebody. And it goes on and on from there. You can chase it. All of it is hilarious. And they sued him, and they sued him big. It's a very large case. They're asking for a lot of money because they are showing, allegedly, they're showing damages, that they're really upset, that he hurt their feelings. One dude even's like, "You broke up my marriage," and they put his wife on trial. "Did Afroman affect your marriage?" She's like, "No, not at all." The thing is absolutely hilarious. All right, here's my favorite part. This is the reason he's being included today. So one of these dudes is cruising through his house, a big old fat boy, and he sees a pound cake and then does a double take on the lemon pound cake. You can see it right there. And so he wrote a song. Afroman wrote a song called Lemon Pound Cake and named him Officer Pound Cake. I can't get enough of this. So on trial this week, Afroman shows up in his awesome suit and he puts Pound Cake on trial, testifying in courts. Fantastic. Check it out.
Mr. Cooley, sorry. Sean, you were called Officer Pound Cake by Mr. Foreman?
Multiple times. Received hundreds of pound cakes at work from different people.
And the context of that name comes from a music video that Mr. Foreman created, correct?
I don't know where he got it at, but you'd have to ask him that question.
Okay. You would admit that you with the glasses walking by a lemon pound cake on the counter?
Yes.
I've read all the court documents. Here's my favorite paragraph in the whole thing. The strangest part of the motion of the plaintiffs is that they would seek to exclude the song Lemon Pound Cake. The plaintiff, Sean Cooley, that's one of the sheriff's deputies, has claimed that he has been defamed, put in a false light, and had privacy given to his private life by being called Officer Pound Cake. Where did that name come from? It comes directly from the song Lemon Pound Cake. It is unfathomable that the source of the name the plaintiff, Sean Cooley, is claiming injury for should be eliminated. I love this. absolutely so much. The guy is a menace. This is his batter ram hymn of the police whistleblower, and those are all different members of the force, and he wears them out. This is Lisa, and she cried in testimony and cried during her deposition, and they played her song. I can't play you anything. I'll get copyright struck. The one about her, the song about her on YouTube is very not kid-friendly at all. Here's what they're asking for. Afroman trial closing arguments. This is 2 days ago. Attorney Robert Kingler asked jurors to award the officers a total of $3.9 million for the defamation and invasion of privacy claims. $1.5 million to Lisa, $1 million to Brian, $1 million to Randy, and $400,000 split between these other ones. It is fantastic. This is from the New York Post. Afroman absolutely destroys cop who cried at his defamation trial by reposting Savage music video. He reposted it and edited it up. It was fantastic. The most unfortunate thing is this. It's from the Adams County Sheriff's Office Facebook page. They have limited who can comment on their posts, so the public is not getting to go over there and raise a ruckus. All right, I said all that to say this. One, it's entertaining as heck. I love this so much. He shows up in that outfit. But number two, the guy is not backing down, and they broke open his door. They tore up his house. They tore up his gate. They dug through all of his stuff, guns in his house over literally nothing, innocent until proven guilty. One, it's fun, but second, what about freedom of speech? They are suing, wanting all of his social media down, and they want his social media money, the monies he's made from this, saying we didn't give permission for our faces to be used. That's not how it really works around here. So this is America's, I think he's our champion of 2026. It's Afroman defending himself against my opinion, crooked force and saying, no, I'm not going to be treated like this. And boy, he stood up for himself in court. Check it out.
Is there anything that could change your mind about what you're doing to these deputies?
Is there anything that can change my mind about the fact that they shouldn't have been at my house in the first place? Is there anything that can change my mind about how my money shouldn't have been touched in the first place? No.
That's all the questions I have. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is directly from the trial this week. Quote, all of this is their fault. If they hadn't wrongly raided my house, there would be no lawsuit. I would not know their names. They wouldn't be on my home surveillance system, and there would be no songs. My money would still be intact. Afroman, standing up for yourself. I love it. Congratulations. You're our Thursday Woo of the Week. Woo! Today's episode is brought to you by TristarTrading.com. Holy smokes, we are loaded right now. The new government re-education camp is a hot one, and we just restocked it. The biggest one of 2026 so far. Holy smokes, y'all love it. 2 parties, 1 circus, clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right, and by popular demand, I thought this one would go away. Nope, y'all love it. The St. Patty's Day American flag is now available in multiple different colors, and my personal favorite, this aggression will not stand, man. Link is down below. Jump over to TristarTrading.com. You're gonna love it. Yo, people, thanks for every thumbs up. Appreciate y'all. Get yourself subscribed. Leave me a comment. Thumbs up are amazing. And hit subscribe. Never miss a meme. Appreciate all of you people. Big thank you to you people. But also, a lot of y'all didn't see it. On Tuesday, I did this video right here. I reject this. It's Ma'am Dammy and all of the no bacon nonsense going on in City Hall in New York City. I reject it. I did a little bit of a strong video on Tuesday. Thank y'all for the support. The comments were overwhelming. And if you missed it, you can go check it out. I reject all of it. To the memes in a not great way. It's the booze next. What kind of car would Jesus drive? Me, Dad, no, stop, no. Dad, a Chrysler.
Boo!
This may be the most gorgeous view ever. I can't even believe it.
That's terrible.
Did you really write a self-help book on how to not fall down the stairs? Yeah, it's a step-by-step guide. To ride or not to ride? That is, I'm not saying it. Boo! My friend keeps saying, cheer up, man. It could be worse. You could be stuck underground in a hole full of water. I know he means well. And we'll be back tomorrow on Spicy Friday with much more of that. You people, next. They'll blow up the planet before showing you my list of friends. That's some big truth. Next, George Lucas foreshadowed Padme becoming a senator in The Phantom Menace by having her fall in love with a child. Bravo, Lucas.
What?
When they make the Epstein movie, how many of you will play yourself? Asking the old Hollywood question that. How about a little rapid fire? Next, here's my buddy. Maybe not rapid, medium fire. Oh, this guy. This is the tactical plus size model. Had to go in for a little bit of hospital stuff. Showed his food, showed his tinfoil hat, and he said that he had meerkats visiting him.
Oh, I don't believe you.
For sale, one Betty Crocker Super Moist Butt. It's a Betty Crocker Super Moist Butt. Moon River. Most people wear WWJ bracelets. I'm over here with mine. JPWHGHITSITFP. Jesus probably wouldn't have gotten himself into the situation in the first place.
Amen.
Bill and Hillary back when they were just cousins.
Alabama!
I know, they're from Arkansas. I still like the joke. Next, my one peanut butter cup came with 22 wrappers. Sounds exactly like something that someone who just slammed 22 peanut butter cups would say. If taxes weren't theft, the IRS wouldn't need guns.
That's right.
Wow, you fought in World War III? What weapons did you use? Mostly memes.
What?
No one was caught speeding here today, but there was 81 crashes.
Whoa.
All right, next. Leering is fun. I leered too. I leered the hard way. Stupid. Next. Chat GPT after having to deal with humans every day. Poor chat to GPT. Next, Silverstein. Lucky Larry Silverstein. Silverstein Properties confirmed as buyer of U.S. Bank Tower. Acquisition is WTC developers' first investment in Los Angeles. Also, FBI alert warns of Iran drone threat in California. People who work at the U.S. Bank Tower in Los Angeles. Not all of y'all get that. Those of you that do are smiling. Next. Michael Henry says this. The look beer number 2 gives me after saying I'd only have one.
Cheers, genitals.
All right, next. On March 14th, 1883, Karl Marx made his most important contribution to mankind. He did. See you, Carl. Next, how everything feels lately. Gas prices, gold prices, electricity, and salary. Next, if 2026 was an album cover. Weird, huh? Next, unvaxxed. I'm loving it. I'm into the home stretch. Don't forget to let me know what your favorite one is down below. I got a 3-pack here to wrap up. Should be fun. See you tomorrow on Spicy Friday. Next, I love your memes. You must be fun to hang out with me in person.
I don't like you.
The penultimate. Next, find someone that loves you as much as Lindsey Graham loves war.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
And my favorite here on Thursday. Next, liberal lady says the government says the earth is overpopulated. Bay Sydney Sweeney says the government is overpopulated.
Get some.
Spicy freedom from Johnson City. Spicy freedom from Johnson City. Spicy freedom from Johnson.
This gun fits my hand better than this one does.
Diabetes.